Friends, welcome back to BigDenoPlays Kingdom Death Season 2, The Red Keep. It is time for the finale, the death of the Dragon King. It's been a really fantastic experience, this People of the Stars campaign. Easily my favourite of the campaigns that I've played, which is of course only People of the Lantern, but this one is well ahead of that for me in terms of what it brings to the game. Gives you fun, interesting things to work towards. Your survivors feel really powerful. The story beats are really great. Just a fantastic experience. My only criticism of it is that it doesn't have an additional nemesis in the sort of the second slot, other than the Tyrant. If there was a dedicated nemesis, I feel like this would be the #1 campaign by a country mile. Anyway, we have a metric shit ton of endeavours that we have nothing to do with. So we're going to do a shrine. We're going to do storytelling to ensure that we get armour and hopefully insanity. So I'll do those in a second. And then with the rest of it, we're just going to put into drums to gain survival and insanity for the showdown. So the 4 survivors we're taking... That just says Phoenix level 3. We are facing off against the Dragon King. I just can't select the Dragon King. Daenerys. She is our Storm survivor. She's going to be wielding the Skleever. She's got Timeless Eye. So the Skleever gains Devastating 1 on a perfect hit, which is fantastic. She could also use the Hooked Claw Knife. She's got Frozen Star. So if she's got Suppressed Shadow. So on a perfect hit, it automatically exceeds and inflicts a critical wound, which seems fine with Timeless Eye. So we could be doing critical, devastating, all sorts of stuff, and she's 8 million accuracy. So she's great. She doesn't have anything special on her loadout. The Reverberating Lantern's not really necessary. Actually, maybe we might turn that into a Leather Shields, perhaps. Yep, we're going to do that because we don't need the Reverberating Lantern anymore. Good decision, Deno. Turn that into a Leather Shield. Boom. Save. Fantastic. So she's going to be rocking plenty of armor. Doria, so she's just the one that we had in the last fight. She is again kicking around with the Crest Crown, the bodysuit to protect her from damage, hopefully, and the evasion. Tywin, so he's awesome. He doesn't have the Thunder Maul, so he's going to wear the vestments just for a little bit of extra armor. Yeah, good. He doesn't have extra 2 survival. That's from a thing. He's just awesome. He's going to be fantastic. And then Yara is our unbreakable Reaper Bowmaster with a gaping chest wound and still strength 10. She's just ridiculous. So let's turn this bad boy on, and we're going to do this. This is his health. He's got life. He doesn't use cards, so he's got 20 health. Let's do storytelling. So storytelling. That's a 2. Someone gains 1 understanding, whatever. We'll do it again. That's a 5. All departing survivors gain 3 insanity. That is perfect. That's all we wanted. The shrine. That's a 4. All departing survivors gain +1 armor. So let's go and have a look here. Let's depart. At the start of the showdown, each survivor gains 3 survival. 1, 2, 3. Departing survivors with the constellation gain 1 survival. 1. Everyone gains 3 insanity. 1, 2, 3. Thanks to story time. And we'll just do a quick check to what we want to spend the rest of it. So we're going to give Yara some insanity. We'll give her 6 insanity. 6. And yeah, I think we'll just spend the rest. So yeah, we'll give her a survival from the 1, another 1, 2, 3, 4 insanity, and that'll do us. There's just nothing else we need to spend it on. So that's it. This Dragon King is slightly different. Here he is, the big fella. Oh. You can't even see him. He's not even in the shot, but this is the great man himself. Boom. So he is actually going to be pretty tough. Normally this monster is toughness 17. That is a joke. I could cut through toughness 17 without breaking a sweat. So we're going to go to 25 just for the finale's sake, and hopefully it's a bit more of a challenge. We get this stone face thanks to Strategist on Yara. Let's just go through and see if there's anything else. We don't have any symbol cards, so she doesn't gain anything else, but she does gain 3 armor plus 1 from the shrine. Tywin, he has nothing, so it's just that. Doria, no quixotic. Yep, so she just gets that. And finally, Daenerys, quixotic, gains a strength token, gains a survival, gains an armor to all hit locations. I'm excited, team. Let's get stuck into this. So, just to confirm, we are going first. He has trample, which is the screaming antelopes thing. So if he collides with us, we suffer 3 damage. The start of each turn, he's going to perform a radiate. Yeah, I'm comfortable. Let's begin this showdown and end this campaign. Here is the A cards in his deck. Here is the B cards in his deck. Here is the legendary card in his deck. We're gonna shuffle these bad boys together. And let's see if 25 toughness can prove a challenge for us. Alright. So this hit location deck, it's been a while. Last campaign was the first time I fought the Dragon King, so I sort of forget his hit location deck. Anyway, there we go. It's ready to go. Let's do this. Okay, so who had Psychovore? Doria has Psychovore, and does Yara have it as well? Yep, so did anyone have any things? I think there was one disorder on thingy, so at the end of this, someone's going to die from Psychovore. I don't think, yeah. Yara's going to go. She's going to take her act. During her act, she's going to eat the quixotic from Daenerys. Boom. Daenerys has already gained the benefit of that. That gains her a strength. Gains Daenerys a bleed token. So Yara is going to move 1, 2, 3, and then she's going to jump up on here with her action. That is the end of her act. Let's do Doria. She's going to have a look in this top 4 hit location deck. What do we got? Oh, full move towards the attacker, unless we do a crit. All survivors directly in front. Serpent wings, that's pretty cool. Reflex. Failure. Alright, let's do this. Let's do these 2, because we want to try and get him to come closer to us. That would be good. Okay. So, and then her move, she's going to move to behind this destructible terrain. Is movement 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so she'll actually go to there. So she doesn't get run over. Not that she would anyway. Sweet, let's have a shot with... That's Doria's act done. Let's have a shot with Yara. She's going to do a surge. So her bow is deadly. Using a surge, and because she's a bow master, she ignores cumbersome. So she can have a shot. She's accuracy 7, so she hits on a 0+. 2 hits. We know the 2 hit locations. This one. This one. We're going to do this Serpent Wing Talon first. Great. So the critical wound location will be, she's got 2 luck, so it's deadly 3, so that's an 8+, 7+, 6+, so she's critting on a 6, and she's wounding on strength 11, plus the bow is 8, 19, so she's wounding on a 6, so if she crits, it's a wound, and she doesn't have a reroll, so that's no wound. Perform basic action, target the attacker. Yara. Inauspicious start. Cool. So the Dragon King is doing his basic action, which is this. So that is a speed 4 attack. It'll be hitting on a 5+, and it will be doing 5 damage a swing. 4 hits. Excellent. Body, body, waist, foot. 5 damage a swing. Awesome. Good work, Yara. You failed on your very first shot, but that's okay. I believe in you. You can crit on a 6. You can crit. We gain a King's Claw, Dragon King resource, and the Dragon King gains a -1 toughness token until it has 4 of them. Oh. Okay. Well, he's toughness 21. Good. Good. All right. That is... Oh, and now he performs a Radiate at the end of his basic action. I can't spend survival, so we just do... a Radiate is gain a -1 toughness token. So IE does that. And then all survivors in the blast zone, so that is 3 spaces, so it's just Yara, suffer 1 damage for each -1 toughness token. So this happens, he's just got 1 -1 toughness. Hand, hand, body, body, hand, hand. Okay, that's good. So nothing changes. We still do the second wound. So we are down to 19 wounds on the big fella. And he's at -4 toughness tokens. Okay. Good work, Yara. Anything we missed there? No. Unbreakable? No. Very good. Good. Awesome. All right. So let's do Tywin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we'll dash. Yep. Dash. He's going to swing. The Regal Edge. It gains +1 speed and 4 strength when you have a constellation. So he's hitting on a 2+ in the rear. Yeah. 2 hits. Perfection. This. 2 serpent wings. We need a crit. We're critting on 9s. That's not a crit, but at toughness 21 with 7 strength plus 6 from the Regal Edge is 13. Plus 3 is 16. Plus we've got sharp. Fail to wound. 6, 6, 12, 7, 19. Fails to wound. Reflex. Turn to face the attacker. The attacker is knockback 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And place 2 lava pools. Alright. Already that toughness 25 has caused me to fail 2 wound rolls that I would have normally succeeded, which is good. Olenna will go. Sorry, it's Daenerys. She's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 into here. I'm going to surge with Doria to have another look at the hit location deck. Doria's surge. Does she get her survival back? She doesn't. Let's have a look at these top 4, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just decide how we want to do it. So we may use the Scleaver for Daenerys. The hooked claw knife is going to be rolling 3 speed. And hitting on a 3+. Strength 10, 7. Yep. Let's do this. So we're going to use the, geez, is a tough call because you want to increase your chances of getting criticals or timeless eye perfect hits, but at the same time we want to maximize the number of wounds we do. Let's use the Scleaver. She's going to hit on 2s. We want to see a perfect hit here. A perfect hit is a 9 or a 10. Let's go, Daenerys. Yeah. So, perfect hit on the Scleaver. So, when we do a perfect hit, thanks to Suppress Shadow, you automatically succeed and inflict a critical wound. So we will do this one first. So that does a critical wound. Because we rolled a perfect hit, gains devastating 1 till the end of the attack. We don't do that, Deno. That's wrong. We're doing this. 17. Good. So we trigger that reaction, or we ignore that because of it being a critical, and we have done an unbalanced serpent tail wound. Awesome. Awesome. At this point... Yep, at this point we will use Frozen Star, I guess. No, we don't need to do that. Yep, so we'll now roll to win this one. We gain Devastating 1 for till the end of the attack. And we are winning on a 2+. So that's a wound. It's not a crit. Does Devastating 1, so we go down to 15. Yeah, the Scleaver's strength 20, so can't fail. Now, he runs away. And he's going to put 2 more lava tiles on spaces that he is upon. That's fun. And that is the end of our turn. So, we'll have the monster turn now. So the first thing we're going to do is roll a dice on a 6+. The king's movement becomes 5 until the end of the round. That's what you get, you little chump. I was supposed to use Daenerys' thing at the start of the turn, which is she's got Rooted to All, so she gets to have a look at these 2 cards and see which one we want. Yeah, we'll do this one. Alright, actually, yeah, we will. So at the beginning of the monster turn, we perform a Radiate. The monster gains a -1 toughness token. If it has 5 or more -1 toughness tokens, which it does, we perform Meltdown. Here comes a Meltdown. Whoa, Meltdown! Meltdown. Meltdown. So, unfortunately for the poor Dragon King, the Meltdown zone is nobody in front of him because he ran away like a big scaredy cat. Nobody is in the there's no destructible to zone, blah, 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 blah. All -1 toughness tokens disappear. He flips all... No, we don't flip all lava pool. Oh, maybe we do. Maybe flip all lava pool terrain tiles. It doesn't say it has to be in the affected spaces. I'm going to assume that it is meant to say in the affected spaces, because all of those lava pools have been turned to obsidian thanks to the heat. Great. Cool. Thank you for melting down and removing all of your toughness tokens and making this more of a challenge, mate. I appreciate it. So he's now done his irradiate, and we go on to his card, which is this one. Crisis Crater. He stomps his foot. Nothing happens. He then performs his basic action. Unfortunately, nobody's in range because he's only speed 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he just does a core countdown. Core countdown is full move towards the closest threat, perform irradiate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to have Yara be in that zone. So at this point, at this flow opportunity here, do we want to get Yara to safety? We probably do, because she is wounded in the body and she doesn't need the thing for accuracy or distance. Yep, so Yara's going to dash. Dash. Spend your survival. And move to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now the basic action, the closest threat is going to be her. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to end up here. Nobody's in range for the irradiate. 1, 2, 3. So that is the end of the turn. Crisis Crater is done. There is a -1 toughness token on the Dragon King. This is exciting. We're under the pump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we are in range to shoot the bow. No problems at all. Okay, so we're going to start with Doria as usual and just have a little look in this bad boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. No trap. We have a microwave heart. I think we will put the microwave heart there. Damage the cooling parasites. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this way. Okay. So, we're gonna do Andoria. Yeah, she's probably fine here. We're gonna do Yara. So she's gonna shoot the bow. Yara is accuracy a lot. 5. So she's going to hit on 2s with a reroll. It's 2 hits. We know the 2 hit locations are Microwave Heart and the Serpent Throat. So she can't crit the Microwave Heart, but she can wound it on a... It's strength 8 plus 11 is 19, and he's -1 toughness, so it's going to be 24. So it's a 5 to wound. So no wound. Perform Irradiate. No one's in the zone. -1 toughness token. And now this one, critting on a 6. That is a critical wound. Whenever the Dragon King performs Meltdown, it suffers a wound at the end of the story event. Delightful. Persistent injury. We're down to 14 wounds. Come on, team. Come on, fire up. Okay, so we know the next 2. Now, what happens when you run over those lava things? Lava. If a survivor moves or ends movement, they suffer 1 damage. Return all their flammable gear. Who's got flammable gear? I think we do. Oh, the silk bodysuit's flammable. That's bad. Nothing flammable on... Nothing flammable on Daenerys. So Daenerys could just run and get into position. Yeah, I think that's probably our best bet. Yep, so Daenerys, she's just going to go, sorry, what does it say? Each. Yeah, moves through. So she's going to suffer 2 damage because she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 2 damage, she suffers it to her waist and her head. 1, 2, fine. And then she's going to swing. I think we're going to go with the Scleaver again. Looking for a 9 to crit and gain devastating 1. Oh no, but it is 2 hits. So we don't automatically crit and we don't automatically do devastating 1. She's 2s to wound though, so, and she's still critting on 10s. So that's a wound. We should actually do this one first, because that's a wound reaction. So we'll do that, 13. And this one, see if we can crit. Nope, but it's a wound. So 2 more lava tokens, then full move the Dragon King away from the attacker. He's only speed 5, so he's going to end up here. More lava tokens, eh? That's her act. He's down to 12. That's done. Cool. So Tywin is going to go. He's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and block. And then you know what? He's just going to dash because he's a crazy guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's ready to tango. We were supposed to do this at the start of old girl's turn. Countdown. Whoa. This is awesome. It's going to automatically trigger a meltdown though. We're going to have to do it anyway, so let's just cop it, I guess. Because there's no way we can stop it. He's just not going to go there. He's going to go there because there's an irradiate at the start of the turn. There is where he'll go. No, there. Come on, Deno. Get yourself in the game. And finally, we will spend a surge on Doria. Does she gain her survival back? She does not. Just to have another cheeky look at the hit location deck. See if we need to think about reshuffling that bad boy. Oh, the cosmic uppercuts. Let's go like this and see if it's worth doing. Everyone's gone. We could dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it could be worthwhile with the bow. Let's do it. Yara hasn't dashed or surged this turn, has she? She has dashed. Cool. Alright, that's the end of our turn. Monster turn. Start of his turn, he performs a radiate. He has -3 toughness token. I'm going to put those here so we are aware of that situation. -3. Very good. So that's the irradiate done. Then he's going to roll and see if he gains movement 5. He doesn't, so he's movement 10. And he's going to do this one. It's a duration. The Dragon King gains another -1 toughness token until he has 4 of them. He flaps his wings. All survivors suffer knockback 7 away from it. He doesn't turn around. Why are you such an idiot? Why are you such an idiot, Dragon King? Seriously, why are you this bad? Come on, mate. Get your shit together. Knockback 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hits that obstacle, is knocked down, suffers 1 damage to the waist. Fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. Perfect. That's the end of the monster's turn. Going to get up thanks to Fist and Tooth proficiency. Going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going to block. Going to go to here and do nothing for the moment. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going to block. This countdown is drawn face up. He is going to do an meltdown. The meltdown is right now. Same thing, he's facing the wrong way like an idiot. And at the end of the meltdown, he suffers a wound at the end of the story event thanks to the serpent throat that we damaged. You are really struggling. my friend, the Dragon King. I think it's time to put you out of your misery, buddy. Let's go with Tywin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. He's into the rear. He's going to swing with the Regal Edge. That's 2 hits. It's here and it's here. We're going to do this failure reaction. All these -1 toughness tokens are gone, by the way. So he's back to toughness 25. Tywin, strength 7 plus the Regal Edge 6 is 13. So we're looking for 12 in total to wound. He can roll the dice first and then decide which one he wants to pick. It's a 4 plus a 1. So we will actually choose this one. If the attacker is within 6 spaces, they suffers bleed 2. 1, 2. Archive all their resources. He's got no resources. Fine. Then, that was from sword specialization. Then to wound this one. That's an 8 plus a 7. So that is a devastating wound. He is down to 9 wounds thanks to the Regal Edge. Go Tywin. Okay, so at this point, we're going to take Doria's turn. She's going to just shuffle the hit location deck using the Insanity and the Crest Crown. Shuffle that. We didn't critical that location, so that goes back in. Okay, and then she's going to spend a survival to surge, find out what's on the top. She gets that survival back. And what do we got on top? 1, 2, 3, 4. No trap, microwave heart, impervious. Let's do that. We're going to surge with Tywin. The Regal Edge. Perfect hit and 2 other hits. Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3. We'll do that last. So we get to roll our wound roll first and then decide which location we want to go to. So again, we're looking for 12s and we're looking for 9s to crit. So that's a 5 plus 6 is 11. 7, 11, 18 plus 6 is 24. So we're 1 short. So we're going to choose this one. Stops the wound reaction triggering. 4 plus, yeah, that's a wound. So it's devastating for 2 wounds. That takes it down to 7. Turn to face the attacker. Now I will melt you down. I have you now. All survivors directly in front of the Dragon King suffer knockback 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, stop burning me on the lava. Stop burning me. 1. No, not the lava. That should be monster level damage. That stupid lava tool thing shouldn't be 1 damage. Monster level. That one's done, so that one doesn't trigger. Boom. We're going to go with Daenerys. She's going to dash. The dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's just going to go to here. Sideways. Skleever time. Skleever time. Let's see if she can get a perfect hit. Come on, Skleever. That's a 6 and a... Oh, it's not a perfect hit. Damn, 2 hits. The 2 hit locations are this one and this one. So no perfect hit, so she doesn't get to do frozen or suppress shadow, so it's not an automatic critical. So she'll do this one first, actually. Oh, she has strength 20, so she'll actually need to roll a 5 here to wound with the Skleever. So that's a wound. So we're down to 6. He does irradiate. It's going to be 1 damage. 2, 3 hit locations. Body, body, head. 1, 1, 2. Cool. That one's done. And this one, the Skleever, critting on a 9 or something. No, she doesn't have a luck. Only one that doesn't have a luck. It's a crit. It would be a crit. Down to 5. The attacker is placed knocked down in an adjacent corner of the showdown board. Very good. She was using her thing too to do this. Which one have we got? Yeah, we'll do that one. Cool. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Doria's done. Yara's done her move. She's about to have her act. We'll spend a survival to surge with... No, we can't. Who cares? We'll shoot the bow anyway. Let's go, bow. Woo! 2 hits. Where do we get? Microwave hard. Oh, it's a trap. Yeah. Okay, so this is the next same turn. So the monster has speed 10, so he can actually reach Yara. So first things first, he's going to irradiate. Boom. Doesn't do any damage to anyone. Next thing he's going to do is he's going to trap. He's going to perform a basic action, which means he's going to move straight towards her. He's going to end up here. He's going to do his basic attack at speed 4. It hits Yara on a 3+. Doom, so we can't use Frozen Star. 3 misses, 1 hit. That hit hits her in the waist. It's going to do 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She is fine. After damage, she's punched skyward and she's here. And it then performs Irradiate. And 1, 2, yeah, Tywin is in range. So Tywin's going to get irradiated. Cool. 2 damage to every hit location for Tywin. That's going to be the end of our turn, friends. Two damage per hit. Boot, hand, body. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Good work, Tywin. Kicking goals, mate. Yara. She's been punched into the sky. Okay, this is pretty cool. I am a massive fan of this guy's fight. He's so great. It's monster turn. At the start of his turn, he performs a Radiate. Tywin takes 3 damage to 3 hit locations. Body, waist, waist. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then he performs this card, Ashen Return. Let's see if he is speed 5. He is not. He's speed 10. So random threat in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He can get to Doria. So 1 to 5, it's Tywin. And 6 to 10, it's Doria. He's targeting Doria. So he's going to move and attack her. You know what? I'm just going to let him do it. He's just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 2 destructible pieces of terrain gone. And there he is. Poor little Doria. If only she was an evasion 6. This is a speed 5 attack. Hitting on 8s. Daenerys is going to use Frozen Star. Hit on 10s, dickhead. Oh, 1 hit. Dory will spend a survival to dodge that one hit. I mean, the hits are in the hand, and it does 5 damage, which goes down to 3 thanks to the silk bodysuit. So she doesn't need to dodge it, but she will. Does she gain the survival back? She doesn't. Perfect. The monster's powerful memories disturb the air of the present. Take the top mood from the discard pile. There isn't a mood in the discard pile. Thank you. Well, let's finish this bad boy off, shall we? Doria. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hang on. When does he come back? At the beginning of the next survivor's turn, you land next to the monster with a meaty thud. Suffer bash and 4 damage to monster level hit locations. Head, hand. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she's going to end up right here, knocked down. I'm going to assume that she can stand up thanks to Fist and Tooth. I've got all survivors who can encourage her anyway. We've got survival out the wazoo. Here are the 4 hit location. The death blow. Yeah, let's take the death blow. Yeah. Failure. Awesome. Tywin's going to go. He's going to move. If he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So he's just going to spend a survival to dash. I'm going to do Yara first. She's just going to move out of the way. Tywin's going to run around and behind the monster. He's going to brutally stab him with the regal edge. Come on, Tywin. Come on, mate. You can do it, pal. Oh, 3 hits. One's a perfect hit. We know it's this. We know it's this. And we know it's this. We're going to try and kill him with the death blow. How glorious. The Dragon King is toughness 22. Tywin is looking for a 9, including the sharp. So the first wound roll, thanks to Sword Specialist, he gets to decide which one. Oh, and it will be this one here because it's not a failure. Does 2 wounds thanks to the devastating on the regal edge. His next wound attempt's going to be this one. It's a 5 plus a 10. That's not a failure. It does 2 wounds. Is Brave Tywin going to be the one to kill the Dragon King on the death blow location? Come on, Tywin. It's a 6. And a 4. Tywin slays the Dragon King. Just in case you can't see them there. The survivors there. They're tucked in behind the big fella. Look at him. Awesome death blow. The survivors celebrate their triumph. All survivors gain 3 courage, 3 understanding, and 1 fighting art. Tywin, mate, you're a fucking legend. Grab yourself 3 courage. See the truth, mate. See the truth. 1, 2, 3. Boom. And that is the end of that. Death of the Dragon King. Brah. Victory. The people of the stars stand over the collapsed hulk of the Dragon King. They lift the enormous monster into the air, its body surprisingly papery and light. Marching somberly into the tomb, the people of the stars steal into the darkness, carrying the massive molten heart of their progenitor. Savagely, they rend it into glowing pieces, consuming it with glee. With burned tongues and blackened grimaces, they sputter and retch smoke. Terrible heat incinerates the people of the stars from the inside out. Amidst the scorching pain, the people feel a spark of warmth. A glowing ember sets their dying bodies ablaze with power. The end. And that, my friends, is the end of the people of the Red Keep. Well done. Well done those who made it this way, all the way to the end. I cannot express how much I enjoyed the people of the stars. The Dragon King is easily one of my top monsters to fight against. The showdown is awesome. You've got to be able to balance the movement. You've got to be able to balance the toughness tokens, being able to wound. Fantastic. The People of the Stars, the constellations are just awesome. It's such a good campaign, and I'm really pleased that that I got to play it. So that brings to a close BigDenoPlays Season 2 Kingdom Death. I am going to do another Kingdom Death campaign at some point. I don't think it will be soon, but I do want to try and do something I've never done before, which is a green armor run. So I'm going to prepare for that, a green armor run. But that probably won't be next. I think next we might play some other games. I've got a few games over there that would be cool to film. I've got the new Descent, Legends of the Dark, so potentially could film a campaign of that. I've also got Mage Knight, which I've talked about before, which is a fantastic game. Maracaibo, which I'm pretty keen on. Would be interested to try that solo. Yeah, so there's a number of options that we've got. We'll see how we're feeling. One of the coolest things about BigDenoPlays is Big Deno gets to decide when he wants to play it and what he wants to play. It's the best. But if you have any suggestions, I'm happy to hear them. Feel free to send a comment or all that sort of gear. Hope you've enjoyed. It's been fantastic. You're all amazing. The People of the Stars, the Red Keep, victorious, and Big Deno out.